Hey, it's me, Kathy, and tomorrow is Father's Day. And even though none of the fathers in my life are anywhere near me, they're all 12 hours away, and they're having a good time, which is awesome for me and awesome for them. But Father's Day is a barbecue day. So I had some baby back ribs on hand, and I also had some jalapenos from my garden and some apricot preserves in my refrigerator. So we're gonna do jalapeno apricot glazed baby back ribs. And I'm gonna make some potato salad to go with it because I had some potatoes in the fridge too. So let's get at it. I don't have a very good grill. I am incapable of cooking on indirect heat, and ribs take a long time to fall off the bone tender. So I'm going to cook these in the oven for a couple of hours, and then we're going to finish them on the grill. And while they're cooking, we can make the glaze and make the potato salad and all that. But right now we're going to spice them up with, I have this Montreal steak rub, which I like. It's got all good spices and herbs. And rub the bottoms, turn them over, rub the top. Got garlic and pepper and paprika and all kinds of stuff. Salt. So rub and rub and rub and spread and rub and rub. And the next thing, back in the day when I used to cook ribs at the delis, and I had to do those in the oven because we didn't have a grill, I used to use apple cider as a liquid base for that, and I don't have any today, so I mixed some orange juice with some water, and we're gonna put just a little thin layer in the bottom of our pan. Keep these moist and juicy, and then we're going to cover with foil and put them in the oven for a couple of hours. And in the meantime, like I said, we'll do the rest of the stuff. Ready to go in. I had a couple of russet potatoes in my refrigerator, as I mentioned. And we're gonna cut these into potato salad sized cubes and cook them up. It's always best to give it a flat edge. Those should be a good size. Our potatoes are all cut up, and we're gonna salt this water. Should be about the same as sea salt, because that will also salt our potatoes. And blend that in, and now we're gonna cook them up. Our potatoes are done. And you can tell that by sticking something sharp in them, and if it slides right in, they're actually so done they're breaking up, which is okay because they're going to break up a little bit anyway. And instead of draining them in a strainer and running the risk of squishing them, I like to lift them out, place them on a sheet, because there's a little secret. And that secret is you want to season these potatoes while they're hot, so they will absorb all the seasonings. And they are hot. We're going to begin with salt and pepper. A little color. I'm going to add some of these freeze-dried chives. So add some flavor too. And apple cider vinegar. Give it some zing and some zip. And a little bit of olive oil. Toss these together so they're evenly seasoned. And then we're going to cool them down. Make our dressing, add our vegetables. And it's gonna come out good. It's Time to make our glaze, and because it's pork, we're gonna start with a little bit of bacon fat. I always have some on hand, as you may or may not know. To our bacon fat, I have added some minced red onion or shallot and some minced fresh garlic and some chopped up jalapeno peppers. We're gonna let those cook down a while. Let's give them a little salt and pepper. And then we're gonna add the rest of our ingredients. Our vegetables are nicely softened. The next thing we're gonna add is half a cup or so of apricot preserves. And we'll let that cook down and get all melty and incorporate those vegetables into it. Smells yummy. Our apricot preserves are liquefied. I've increased the heat back up to medium. And now we're gonna add a little bit of champagne mimosa vinegar, a little more fruitiness, a little tanginess, it'll make it barbecue sauce-ish. And we're gonna let that cook down and create our glaze. Kelly's talking. Something's going on outside. So we're gonna cook this down a bit and we'll see what it looks like. Our ribs are done. I probably didn't mention that the temperature I cooked them at was 300 degrees. That's why it took 2 hours, but falling off the bone. Easy stuff. I don't know if we're gonna keep some of this juice for something else, but they smell real good and they look real good. And when our glaze is finished, we're gonna finish them up on the grill. And then we're gonna make our potato salad and serve them up. Our grill is ready. And our ribs are ready. Here's half a rack number one. Half a rack number two. Here's our sauce. Nice consistency. Brush out to make it even. All right, I'm gonna lower the heat and close the cover for a minute or two, and then we're gonna flip them over and sauce the other side too. We got a little flameage going on, so let's move these. Slide them back and forth. Okay, shut it down for just another minute. I think it's time to turn them over now. Nice. Good grillage. Give the bottoms a brush too. Here we go. I want to save a little bit of this. So we're going to go lightly on this side. I like to glaze them when they're finished, just to make sure they get all kinds of saucy. All right, about one more minute and we can take them off. I don't like them too black, so it's time to come off. Oh, those are looking good. Father's Day ribs, just for me. And we're gonna close this and let it burn off for a bit. And now we're gonna take these in and finish them. Okay, we're back inside. We're gonna finish off the rest of this glaze. Sweet heat. It came out pretty amazing. I was so glad I was inspired by my jalapenos. My jalapeno plant is producing a lot of jalapeno peppers. And we're just gonna let this rest, and when we finish our potato salad, we're gonna cut them up into rib-sized riblets and serve them up. Sweet, hot baby back ribs. Our potatoes are well cooled and nicely seasoned, and now they're going into a bowl. Along with some red onion, some celery, and I like eggs, hard-boiled eggs in my potato salad, so I'm going to chop these up and add these too. I'm going to use my little egg chopper, and hopefully this bowl will contain these eggs while we're chopping them up. Looks like it's going to work. All chopped up and going in. And now we are going to make our dressing. I gave these potatoes a taste before I put the dressing together. I was going to do a mixture of mustard and mayonnaise and stuff, but the amount of cider vinegar that I put on these is quite tangy. So all this is going to need is mayo. So we're going to mix up our potato salad, and then we're going to dress it up. And then we're going to serve it up with our yummy ribs. We have reached a good potato salad consistency, and it is yummy and tangy and came out really good. So let's serve it up. Here we have our apricot jalapeno barbecue ribs and potato salad, and it is our Celebrate Father's Day barbecue. Now we're going to see what it tastes like. Thank you for joining me. I hope you all have a happy Father's Day, and depending on how long it takes me to publish this video, I hope you had a happy Father's Day, and I hope you're having a good one. And first we have our tater salad, and let's see what that's like. That came out real good, and now we have one of our ribs. It's almost like there's no bone on this end. The bones are short, so it looks like I can just bite the end off. Sweet and spicy and tender and yummy. And that's going to be a good Sunday dinner. Thanks again. We'll see you soon.